Hi everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. Get a load of this. This is a very candid moment. Oh my god. Look at all these trimmers and lawnmowers. So, you know what this means, folks. Today is the day we'll feature the annual cold starts for 2017. So, it's pretty much around that time again. Today it's the 15th of April, Saturday on Easter weekend. It's 19 degrees Celsius, about 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Really cool and awesome. So I already got some mixed gas for the trimmers and lawnmowers, and we're gonna get going. So this part we're gonna be featuring all of the trimmers and blowers, and the rest two parts are going to be for all those lawnmowers. So let us get started with the trimmers. Alright, so the very first trimmer that we're going to start up for 2017 is my 1997 Homelite ZR series, a model Z825 SD with a 25cc engine. So I have some gas in the gas tank. I don't have too much of 50-to-1 gas oil mix, so I'm going to keep on pumping until I see. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 should be fine. Set the camera down here. It's on choke, ear protection, hold the throttle, hey, wait, look at that, she's running. Nice, good. After a successful attempt starting my Homelite, let's do another one. This one is the 2008 Homelite Mightylite 26SS. Model number is UT21546A, and it has a 26cc Chinese engine with rotochoke. So this one will take a lot more cranking since these Chinese motors are a half crank engine. Alright, let me get some gas into the carburetor. Okay, unfortunately we encountered our very first problem. This trimmer has a cracked primer bulb and fuel lines have a little crack in them. So, oh, there we go. Okay, it's not going to prime very well, but we'll see what we can do.
Where is she?
Oh.
Maggie!
Cracked a little bit here. So it's just running great. Sweet. All right, next one up, 2003 Shindaiwa 22F Home Pro. That is made in Japan. Alrighty. So, power bulb is right over here. Actually, let's do it this way. Oh, there we go. On choke. All right. It's on. Put it to run. Wow, I'm shocked. This thing used to take forever to start. Remember last year we had so many problems getting it to crank? Look at that, pure Japanese quality. 21.1 cc Kawasaki. The same engine that they used in the older Echo trimmers. Perfect. You can always rely on your Japanese-made Shindaiwa. Alright, so the place is getting vacuumed up with the Eureka. Now for Poulan time now, weed eater. This is a P1500 25cc. Okay, 2, 3, 4 for good luck. Okay, I might have flooded it. Oh! I'm putting it on run, that's why. There we go. That's more like it. Okay, put it to half choke. Beautiful. Success on the Poulan for a good day. Nice. Okay, so now the Poulan ran fine. Now this was donated to me late in the summer before I put my lawnmowers away. This belonged to my next door neighbor. And this one here is a Weed Eater Featherlight XT260, 25cc 16-inch cut. Very same engine as that Poulan I just featured. It hasn't ran in a couple of years. If I can get it to run, that'd be a miracle. Okay. Okay, so primer seems to be working great. It is on full choke. All right, here we go. Here goes nothing. Woo! Okay, we got a firing. Half choke. Alright, as I thought, the carburetor is dirty since gas was in it for the past couple of years that he owned it, and he hasn't used it since. It does run, but as soon as you put it on the half choke position, it starts to die, and run just completely doesn't run. So that means dirty carb, so I'm gonna have to clean it. But she's still a runner, and that's a good thing. Alright, so if you're curious to know what year this weed eater is, I just checked it. It is a 2007. Alright, and this one here, my 95 Ryobi 700R. It is the 31cc IDC engine. Really reliable. Same engine as that Lawnboy we're going to be starting up next. There we go. Fully primed up. Put the half choke. A little bit smoky, but runs good on oxygen oil. Old timer, my oldest trimmer I have, a 1985 Lawnboy 1400C. Has a 31cc IDC engine as the Ryobi. It's on, that's off. No, that's on, that's off. This one has semi-automatic, no, auto prime. So there is no primer. Okay, so that's the run, that's half choke, and that is full choke. All right. I'm curious to see how this one is running. Perfect. Next one up is a 2012 Stihl FS250R with a big monstrous 40.2cc engine. Put on choke. There we go. See how this baby fires. Okay. Oh, it's on. And there we go, she's all running. Not too bad. All right, next one. 2011 Stihl FS38 27cc engine. It's on choke. Okay. Okay, that should be fine. On this time. This one here is my 2009 FS38. This was the very first Stihl model I bought. Okay, so see how my tired old friend does. Wow, certainly starts better than the other one. Yeah. Cranks just fine. And 7 years of commercial use. Sorry, 8 years. And now we're 2017. Really nice juice cycle from Stihl. Now we are going to be trying a 2011 Stihl FS90R. This is the 28.4cc 4-mix. And it's got the old styled caps that they did away with. Okay, I think that should be okay. Hold throttle on this one. How's that for a cold start? First pull. And I did get the valves adjusted. think maybe close to the midsummer I'll probably get the 91R, which is the replacement to the 90. Pretty much same design except a little bit more refined and has a bigger gas tank. And we could all appreciate a nice big gas tank. Okay. 2010 Stihl FS70RC. One. There we go. Let's put it closer. I'm not going to hold the throttle because of the semi-automatic choke. There we go. 70 runs. Runs great actually. Got it tuned up last year. Okay, next Stihl. Alright, we still have about 3 more trimmers, including this one. Went back to old school with a 1995 FS36. Primer bulb is right here. Okay. Put it to the run. With this one, .31cc, I believe it's the same IDC engine that Ryobi made. And they put them into the Stihls. I love it. Nice raspy tone to it. 2014 FS90R. In the 3 years that I've owned this, this machine only has failed me one time, and I needed a new primer bulb. That was the only thing that went wrong with it. Other than that, very reliable. It has the 24.1 cc 2 mix engine, and this is the direct replacement to the venerable FS85. Okay, so it's on choke. A little bit more cranks. She's cold. She's been sleeping for the past 6 months. Nice. The Beast 2.0. This is the FS250R. Picked up last summer. It's a 2014 year. 38cc engine. As it says here, unfortunately it can't focus, but it was built on March of 2014. Alright, so this also features semi-automatic choke, 2-mix engine, okay. Never a problem starting this one. Always starts on the third pull. Cold starts and then warm starts on the first pull. Very muscular trimmer. Alright, so that's all the trimmers I have left to start. Now we're going to go on to the blowers. Alright, up next is a 2009 Stihl BR430 Magnum, 57cc. Put on run. Perfect. Next up is a 2013 Stihl BR430. This model is discontinued in favor of the BR450, at least in Europe. This one has semi-automatic choke, 63.3 cc. Okay. One, two, three. There we go. Two pulls. Great. April 2013, that's the year with gold. Alright, we'll try my backpack and then move on to my handhelds. 2012 Stihl BR550. 65cc 4-mix. Okay, 2 primes. Okay, a little bit more. A little bit on the hard starting side. And I did adjust the valve last year on it. Works good anyways. Alright, now time for the two handhelds. Okay, this one here is a 2009 Stihl BG55 leaf blower, 27.2 cc. So it's on choke already. Okay. And she's good. Beautiful. Okay, and finish off part one of three-part series of the cold starts for 2017. We're going to be starting up my 2011 Stihl BG86 stratified charge 27cc with semi-automatic choke. Alright everyone, I think we got a great season start, at least with the trimmers. They started quite nicely. Surprised with the weed eater, but it does need some work, and I had to fix the primer bulb and fuel lines for the Mightylite. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for part 2 and 3. We'll all be splitting up into 2 videos, all of these lawnmowers and tillers. So I guess what I'll do is I'll feature 15 lawnmowers for the first part and 15 plus 1 for the second part, so that way it's pretty much equal. Alright guys, thanks for watching.